So of course I'm targeted. I've always been targeted since the beginning of my birth. I don't mind. I don't really let it get to me that people are, they can pick on me because I don't know, they're just jealous, right? But I've never been bugged by it. I'm a good friend to a lot of people. There's a lot of good people out there, right? I experienced it today and every day. It's just time for that change. It's really humanity is shifting. But in fact, see, your people are not the ones that give you that evil eye. And there's a lot of that going on. Unfortunately, I live in a place. Uh, I'm in so much pain right now, but I've been coughing up something, through just acknowledging it. And see, I have to turn off this Wi-Fi because I think it's interacting with whatever they gave me. And Nancy, you're so smart. Thank you so much for informing me. I know that this thing is going on, right? I know that, um, yeah, I know that they're making people sick. There is no illnesses otherwise. That's what Christ Jesus was trying to tell us. You don't have to get sick. And there isn't even any death. You watch out. What? That's where the woman is saying. That person was a woman, by the way. She was saying, "How dare you do that to my body, my living body, all of it, my kids, 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 kids." See, we don't have those women here. I'm one, and I'm targeted, Vade. Not even because I'm a woman. See, I was born as 11, and we're kind of different, right? We are susceptible to um, being teased because we're different. We are sovereign. My mother didn't um, like say for instance, I didn't want to wear the clothes that they were trying to put on me, so I ran around naked like for all since the beginning of time here, and but when it was time for me to go to school, my mom, see, the way she handled it was just, well, what do you want to wear, Shona? And I was like, well, I want to wear what my brother's wearing. He's wearing tennis shoes that you can run around in, and he's wearing pants that you can feel comfortable in enough, like you don't feel exposed. I want to be able to run. I used to run so fast when I was a kid that I remember I was like, I'm hardly touching the ground. I was very athletic. This is where I know that I can get over this thing, but really it's meant to be this way. Big case coming along, and I would like to inform people to send me good energy. That's all. See, that's what it is. You raise your vibrational frequency, and you acknowledge too. See, I'm acknowledging this thing that's going on. Oh God, it's so painful. But you see, I wanted to make this video because I come from a line of really rugged people. If you knew my dad, he was 6'2". His name was Theron. I don't want to give too much information, right, for the sociopaths, but really they're fucking going down for the count, right? Nancy. I've been coughing up. See, ever since I acknowledged this thing, and what's happening is very rare. I mean, no, it's not for me though. It's I've learned to listen. See, I want to eat, right? But I'm some foods say no, you don't eat that because it might interact with, I do eat the sourdough. I seem to like that, but no, today I rejected a certain loaf. I can smell it. I will not eat butter anymore, not cheese. Uh, no, I was kind of tapering off anyway, but see, that's not the problem. Um, Having been given a venom is a problem. So thanks for listening to this strange video. How are you guys? How high are you guys? Hey, so it's good to have allies and people on my side. I really do feel it. Yep, I feel it to the bone. Don't think I don't know what love is and how to feel it and make it work for me. Okay? For me, it's about communications, especially now, and really looking into it. How weird. What's the big problem? Like, why? See, if we, anyway, I have something that I'm doing, besides for being really sick, that I don't have any choice but to do it. I'm being guided, and I've already got ahead of the game in a lot of ways. that I'm sure it will astonish my enemy. They spy on my page here, and they violated some rights. They made me agree to some things where it's now I just have to put my foot down and go and make more of a transcript on my terms and my watch instead of being raked over. Right, Nancy? Nancy is a celestial friend of mine. She friended me a while ago over Facebook, I think, first, a long time ago. And I think it's because she hears some of the channeling I do, just talking about what's going on here on this plane. Includes intergalactic information. She has taught me a lot, and has taught me a lot. The Sagittarius, that's just the way Sagittariuses are. I have never met a Sagittarius that wasn't high-minded as fuck. They're just like naturally intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic. It's Sagittarius points at the intergalactic center, where all the information comes to and fro, I guess, and they're just bitching people on top of it. But it doesn't matter who you are nowadays. I wish everybody knew how under siege we really are. See, I think that if you were really in tune and you were out on the streets, like if you were homeless or something, you would notice the runaround. You would notice that people are like, well, no, let's go over here and get our water instead. No, let's go over here and get our food instead. And the other people that can't afford it at all, right? And it's about affording it, right? Which it's not much, as far as the money is concerned, needs to go around more, help people more, please. Help people more. Help the ones that can make a difference now. Man, the population is so sick. Not with what I got going on. Their bodies are ugh. I swear I get kind of bummed out. I need to get away from where I'm at. Like, see, I love where I'm at on the mountain, but then the asphalt spill thing, and then the people who are. It's worse than what is happening with these people around down the hill, because they are outright evil, and probably no, they're the same. The people this way, and their bodies look the same, which is just okay. I don't like to just talk about fat people, but you notice it, right? It's not supposed. See, somebody is saying that you're healthy, when you have a big girth. It's like, no, you are a vat of toxic waste right there, or something. If you consider just how that, well, if you're living obliviously and you're pouring, you don't really deal with your emotions very soundly, and you stick it all down, you don't communicate, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I love everybody. I actually do. I was just trying to tell you this in the beginning, how that I just mind my own business, and if people are capable of enjoying my presence, and we can have a mutual smile and and play, then I'm all for it. It's always been that way. That's people are choosing to be nice and cool. I have totally noticed that. Just what little I've been out, but I've noticed the other section too. I want to get fully into the other section that is like, well, I want to be around my people. I'm sorry, I'm not racist or anything. I'm a shapist. Like, what kind of shape are you in, man? And how's your mentality? Are you a clown that acts like you don't notice the truth and reality? So you gotta like ask somebody their address over and over, even though you used it over and over? What's up, babe? You need attention? Fucking screw that. Go out into Mother Nature and find God. Go for a 40-day and 40-night walkabout alone. Just like try and make it 2 weeks in a row that you do not talk to anybody at all. If you do anything over social media, make sure that you're expressing your authentic place that you are with your enlightenment, whatever you understand, from yourself, not the Bible. You wouldn't believe the shit that I'm coughing up right now. And see, I was trying to tell you how that I'm my own mother's granddaughter, who these people are so fucking rugged. And me, with the backing of spirit, I've been instantly healed by Christ a lot. And so I'm asking for that. See, but the way that it happens is that you acknowledge what's happening. You try to gather in what's going on. You know, I think I have, like, I don't want to explain it, but whatever it is I have, I'm starting to cough it up now. It's coming from that one side, and I have to experience a lot of pain when that happens. And so, but I'm waiting for, I'm doing, I don't want to talk about this, but no doctor visits are being had. See, I'm telling them my story intricately, down to the fact that no, I've never gotten sick. I'm waiting for the phone call right now from the doctor that will see. I think an X-ray will be scary. I don't want to dwell on that. I think maybe it might be dangerous that I get an X-ray. That's why. See, here it is Friday, and I don't think that doctor is going to call back about anything really. I don't hear it right now. See, the main thing is I just want to have a conversation with her. And open the file to start having her write. The patient said that this is this and this and this happened. And she even calls it a venom. I get it. I get that. Oh, it certainly feels something like that. I have to be very careful. See, what's really neat is that I'm a faster. And when you fast, these things can't really grip on very well. But no, it wants, I have to eat, right? I have to eat and put on weight, and I am. But it's very specific. I can't eat just anything. Right now I'm simmering some asparagus, which is a very good cleansing food, with olive oil and a ton of garlic. I'm doing a lot of garlic. See, the thing is because I'm a faster, I don't need that much. And I'll eat really potent stuff. If anybody's listening to this, let it not be Nancy or Kenneth's son or even Kimcast. I want new donators to help me through this very temporary time of me having been hit by something pretty gnarly. I am going to take care of it myself here. I wish that there was a crew of people that could help me, but I believe I have to go through my intuition and how I'm just being warned not to eat certain foods because it's just not going to work. And I've already been doing that though. So, and then getting back to my family, um, my family, my dad, my mom, my grandmother, very rugged, stern, stout. I mean, what I mean is just, you can't fucking knock them down very easy. In fact, you can't. Nah. We go on our watch. Especially my mother. My mother went through something that I think that, yeah, the MS, all diseases, are man-made. I don't like saying man-made, but they are a synthetic thing going on. Christ Jesus was here to tell us about that. So was Nancy. There are Christs wandering this earth right now. It's kind of enlivening them in us. And you can see by the way that when you look again, doesn't matter what shape they're in. They're saying, hi, pardon me, how are you doing? Pardon me, oh, sorry about that. They're being very cordial. You know, wherever you are, it's like this. But then there's the other two that you just got to watch out, right? You have to watch out. I'm telling you, I would love to get out of this country. Because the United States is like full of unhealthy people, pretty much it. I mean, they pride themselves in being healthy. Healthy to them means that they have it just seems like that they've, I even heard it at the courthouse today. It's supposed to be talking a real conversation back and forth, and one of the main things I heard, though, is just, well, at least you're eating, though. You're eating. And it's like, and I looked over, and it's like, another Gorgo, another porpoise. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't get a good vibe from them. You know, All my life, though. See, did I talk to you about the 3 body types? Ectomorph, mesomorph, and omnimorph. Notice the word morph in there, and then ecta, mesa. Mesa means muscle. Ecta, I think it means like ethers or mind or something. I don't know. Look up that up. So anyway, I'm just making a video to kind of inform people, and this will go up on Friday, I guess, and we have a gnarly full moon in Scorpio, which it's truth time. And it's a very peculiar thing because even though it's in in a sick place, Uranus is going to, it has a hand through Uranus, the opposition, which is just a lot of energy and jostling going on. Talk about getting like stressed out. But a lot of times, I'm telling you, stress is what gets your immune system going, right? That's what I mean by that we're rugged people, is that no, we'll do what's need to be done to sustain ourselves and even heal. And we can do it ourselves. We do not go to the doctor, see, but we have to figure out what it is. So I feel the love when it's coming at me, when I'm getting support. I will probably be slowed down for a while, but it's not slowing me down from doing what I have to do with the court case. And these people that think that they can use my social media against me, and in fact, they can't do that. They made, see, I remember they told a few lies. That's why I'm getting the transcripts off of here. I'm going to get every word that was said. Because in that room, I think it was a few times that the judge had my back. They just stuffed words in my mouth and made sure I agree on certain things. And they succeeded in their restraining event, which I'm here to tell you that you never do that to people. You have an eye to eye and try and work it out. Even if it is, like my uncle would say, no, even if it is, you have to go duke it out and see who can kick each other's ass. Find out what the fucking problem. You got a boundary problem or something? Yeah. And the reason why you go to jail is that, what? Somebody kicked your fucking ass? Oh, God, have mercy. Never do that. Never do that. People that send other people to jail, technically, are trying to kill other people. If you know what happened with Christ Jesus over there, yeah, look at it. It's no good. And I'm able to heal. The good news is that I'm able to heal. See, the thing is a lot of people aren't able to heal. Their bodies are shot down already. I hate to say that. But see, now, Christ would say, babe, you're not going to die. You don't die here. So live your life the way that you should, which is to be authentic. That's saying something huge, because that means that you're going to say, instead of like going with the crowd and saying, okay, you just say, no, right? Because maybe it's really not your thing, but why would you go with it? Are you lonely? You need attention from people? Will you stop? Oh, God, people. Man, oh man. See, yeah, but I'll be all right. See, I know me. If you knew my story, how I managed to make it up into these mountains and not get hit so bad. But it has happened. It starts with the damn social media. Yeah, that EMF wave shit. But the truth is, I didn't waste my time on that. I found something very, very profoundly real about our communications. It's very simple. I mean, even the Buddhists were like, yeah, isn't there a reason to communicate, Shauna? Yeah, what is it? In case reality is here. That's all it is that you celebrate it. That's the first application that you log into if you're a human being. You include the third-party witness, which is out there, outer space. They even have cameras up to prove, no, what, this is free for all. It's the first information highway. What's information is there. For instance, right? Simple as that, man. The poor kids. The poor fucking kids. They're like, doesn't anybody see outer space? So anyway, none of us needs confusion from the the people that don't include that. Ooh, God, it's so gross. So I'm pulling strings the way that I can. I realize it's Friday. It's like the worst. But no, I have phone calls coming back to me. I'm not gonna let up. I'm not gonna let up. I can't. No, I don't just go belly up. Not really. I'm done going belly up. Right, Nancy? I mean, it's like, no, and they think it's the end game, but really it's already over for them. It's just a big flailing now. And it's blatant. Blatant shit. The officials, right? The officials, your government worker, not good. Whatever they're doing for money, right? It's crazy. Look, here's shoulds. Do you think there's shoulds? Do you see what's in the capital? SOULS. I think souls knows that there's shoulds here. You'll hear soulless people are just like people that have given up on life or just being disciplined. That there's no shoulds. And even like it's all good. Spare me. I have a chicken out there that has 2 little babies, and the fucking coyotes, since I've been really sick, have been trying to get her, but she doesn't let it happen. And they run right, and the little babies hide themselves, and she fucking flies up on my roof, and I've hazed the coyotes, and I've chased them out. But right now, see, with all of this that I have, I'm pretty sure I have a fever, but I refuse to take that Tylenol. I want colloidal silver. Yeah, colloidal silver, right? Tell me about colloidal silver. Does it work for snake venom? I want to go out there. See, I have to chop wood, and I'm going to go out there, and I want to trap that hen with the little babies there, because there might be a rooster there, and that's what I like. That's kind of what my challenge is, to get a rooster back under the breed of the one that I had, which was such an excellent rooster. He was taken because I was sick. I couldn't see. I was making sure to be there with them. So pardon me while I need to take care of my eyes. It's looking like that stress keeps you sick like this. You can't heal. And I understand that, you know. So I'm going to come to a time where I can really just see. I recuperate fast, and I will. I'm now coughing out this thing. You know, I acknowledge it. It's like, ooh, it's like weird because I can feel it jostling around in there, like a bunch of marbles or something. Never felt this pain in my life. I realize if I do yoga, it would probably work, but I'm having to collect my own wood, which I don't mind it. I'm actually very strong. The core of me, I don't get sick. Now this thing right here was installed, and it's kind of like overlaying like a synthetic funk, but I think it is very dangerous. You know, the eye thing, I have to keep myself clean. I have made some salt water over there. I need more salt. I wish I had help. You know, send you to the store and get me some salt. I need iodized salt. You know, because I went, you know, I did my laundry today down the hill. I do it down the hill now. I have to because, well, I don't want to deal with a laundromat woman. Weird fucking world, isn't it? Pretty much, I'm just camping out here. I would love to get enough donations, and I am about to sell my body on the internet. I think they were trying to do that before, and my mom's like, "Who cares? Do it. There isn't anything like your body, babe. Charge $10,000 for a few clips." This one guy was saying, "Look, I have $50,000." I'm like, "Well, why are you showing me this, babe? Why can't you just? I'm asking for fucking $25." Well, they want something else. I'm like, "Oh, I see. You want my hidden videos? Fuck yeah! Let's get my taxes paid here." It would be a very stress-free thing. You know, there's property grabs happening right now. People seeing your weakness and taking advantage, babes. That's the most fucked up thing to fucking pick up on, especially if it's like your boyfriend or something, and they're just fucking they're playing a game. Are they? Is that what's going on? Yeah, brought it to this point, huh? Now what? There's something in these people, it's a parasite that says, yes. If you look at them up close, you get a microscope onto them. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have my parasites and shit, but no. I don't have that gut, a vat full of parasites that starts communicating to your brains. You need to fucking starve yourself and change your brain. Oh, it takes a while. If you're not, I was chosen to go through it. Really, what I mean is, I was chosen to. I remember when God says, "Now you're going to start quitting eating meat. You have to quit eating meat," and I refused to, and then He made me sick. The challenge for me is do I want to kill one of my chickens and make a meal? And I should be, because they are much safer than any other chicken soup that I could ever make. Right now I'm kind of low on chickens. Like I said, my rooster. I was noticing the fertilized eggs that are there. I looked at it and it's like, well, this one's fertilized. I can tell. They have a little extra blip. So I put them back under a hen that wants to sit. Yeah. She was sitting on them for a few days, or just two. You shouldn't let them sit very long because they could start turning. And I noticed one had kind of turned and there's a little blood clot, right? And that means it's fertilized. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to put these eggs back under her. See, that's my challenge. I've always done this for 13 years. It's like, well, you need to get your breed rooster back. You breed these. You're doing husbandry, and yeah, I'm acting like I'm on a ship where if I don't save my breed, I lose it all. See, the rooster that I got from. Thanks for listening to this. From the pet store was godsend. It was a 5D rooster. See, that was my choice. I said, you know what? I want to get another rooster. And when I chose it, when it was just waiting there for me, like a fucking clown. I say clown because it turns out it has green legs, and my strain of birds have green legs in them. So I have some green-legged hens, and I'm pretty sure this one hen that is has two little babies. She's showing up. She is doing way better than any of the chickens I've ever had, and I think it's because of the breed of the rooster that I got, who just said, "I'm not getting eaten by this shit." I don't know how he got eaten the other day. Oh God, except that there was 3 coyotes coming in on me. And it's because my fucking vibrational frequency is low. See, when I'm doing the high vibrational frequency, my vortex, I have a vortex that, nah, that shit does not make it on near me. What shit, Shauna? Well, there's evil. There's wrongdoers. There's just bad vibes. There's, yeah, that. It's just bored of me because I'm healthy. I don't want their attention. I don't need to worship them and their money. And so, Nancy, they'll target you. They're like, fuck, they want to get you. It's weird because I'm nothing like this. I'm an open person and people are choosing shut down. But let me tell you, no, people are choosing to open up also. They will help each other. It's happening. It's happening. I think it's because there is such stress. See, right now, especially right now, we are going through the most fucking pivotal weekend right now astrologically for the entire global population. I mean, I can imagine how busy the courthouse is. I mean, what I mean, that the higher courts of law, people that are fighting Monsanto and the poisonings all across the board. Fake medical, fake foods, fake education. Yep. And this is what we're experiencing. If a good old Barbie doll up here in the mountains has something to say about it, isn't there? There must be something going on. Eating your fucking crap and drinking your Shasta